This is the Western Cape Surf Lifesaving Champs, brought to you by Solid Oak, the Rescue Sports Series. And we are on day 2 here of what has been an amazing event. Our first event of the day is going to be a new event, or relatively new. It's the 3 times 1 kilometer beach run relay, and certainly tests the overall fitness and resolve. Our ladies under starters orders, heads down and away they go. Once again, we see a super strong start here by our ladies in this 1 kilometer run. Maybe just short of 1 kilometer, perhaps maybe around 800 meters. Whether it's 800 meters or whether it's 1 kilometer, it's a tough one because you are on through water, ankle deep water, and sort of a semi-soft sand. And away they go. That field gets spread out immediately. But we can see Llandudno is in there, as well as a Clifton cap. Hoek under pressure currently in their runners, and I see maybe a Milnerton cap there as well. And away go our leaders. Immediately we have a pack of 3 or 4 with one hanging in right behind. Not going to make any calls or decisions here, folks, because this is a relay and there are 3 team members in these teams, and we've seen how these tactics come into play. I do think it is pretty straightforward for your first runner. Get as much of a lead as possible. Llandudno running strong, and Hoek right next to them, now taking a narrow lead and almost at the turn flag. The turn flag is basically at the water's edge as those massive shore break waves wash up on the beach. You can see the foam that's been kicked up there. That is a process that happens from dead plankton and almost like a fermentation. So massive surf, and that fermentation process then kicks up this foam and can hide all sorts of secrets inside that foam. That's for sure. Well, our beach runners not too worried about that right now. They're just worried about getting back to their teammates as quickly as possible. So we've got a chasing pack of 3 and a lead pack of 3. Hoek and Clifton. No, it's 2 Clifton caps. Clifton currently first and second here in the ladies beach run relay. There might be some junior teams though. They have combined this race with two different age groups, but we're just going to call it like we see it, and it's Clifton currently first and second, Llandudno in third. Wouldn't it be great for Llandudno to get a medal in the ladies as well? And now coming back to this bottom section of the run where they've got to navigate these rocks. So, coming around the bottom of the rocks, they get a bit of a gap. Shore break is not breaking, and they are able to make it cleanly around. They can see their teammates. Their teammates are urging them on. Teammates are urging them on. Clifton and Clifton taking first and second here. Oh, didn't go around the bottom flag. That might come back to them. They've got to go around the bottom flag. Looks like one of our runners is doing a double loop. They obviously don't have enough competitors. But there we go. Clifton and Clifton have done their changeovers. Looks like Llandudno runner is running 2 legs back to back. What a changeover here from Hoek. Shoots away from the blocks there, and she is definitely trying to catch up, folks. Let's see if she manages to do it. Now this Fisher cap is definitely, looks like one of our junior girls, and she knows how to run, folks. She is catching up for sure. Absolutely closing the gap there on our leaders. Catches up to 4th place is Hoek. First place still distant in the lead. She catches up to one of her, to a Clifton cap. Look at that shore break, ladies and gentlemen, on the left-hand side. You'll know that water is just washing up. It is dead low tide now, so the best possible chance of a beach run, that's why we're having this event right now, is at this moment. It's the lowest it's going to get, and our beach runners are tracking all the way to the front to our leaders. As we see Clifton holding a narrow lead on Llandudno. Looks like that might even be Kiribesta in the run. Third and fourth at Fisher Cap has caught up to a podium position. Looks like it might be Ellen Stradom doing that run there for Fish Hoek. As we track back to our leaders, Llandudno have put themselves in a middle position here, folks. That is commitment to your club, as she runs from a fourth place into a second. Clifton through the foam, through that thick knee-deep foam, just about closing a gap. It doesn't look very comfortable, but she is certainly at least holding that gap and maybe closing it step by step. Llandudno, she thinks she's comfortable, but she has got a bit of a leopard prowling her down here, and she's going to go around the top of the rocks. Clifton's going to go around the bottom. Let's see how this works out. No, it changes decision. She sees a gap. There's no way of breaking through there. She goes around the bottom. She's going to have to move it up because here comes a wave. No, both of them through clean, and they are now going to hand over to their third runner. Look at Fish Hoek. Was that Llandudno? It's another Llandudno cap, folks. Can you, Adam, and believe it? Llandudno, will they take first and second in the open beach relay as well for the ladies? Llandudno comes around, tags Llandudno. The other Llandudno cap is away, and here comes Clifton. Well, the third runner for Clifton definitely can run. Those Llandudno caps better maintain their pace and make sure that they save some energy for the sprint finish, because this is the anchor leg, the last leg of the 3 times 1 kilometer beach run relay. And this is where the medals are going to get handed out, folks. Let's see how they get on here. We saw a dominant performance there by the Llandudno men's team, and the ladies' teams seem to be backing it up as well. Absolutely doing it for their club, showing their dominance here in the long run. It now looks like it's going to be a Llandudno head-to-head. Will we see an A and B team swap out on the podium? Clifton still hanging in. Clifton is not letting go. The bottom of the rock she goes. But Llandudno now shoulder to shoulder. They'll be egging each other on. That's definitely going to keep the pace up as these two run with each other. They're moving, coming into the turn flag now. Our official can see them through that foam. They go and trying to find the hardest possible sand. Our second Llandudno cap is now fading. Clifton is hunting her down. This is going to be a exciting last 400 meters. Llandudno turns, Clifton is right there by her shoulder. Our top 3, folks, coming into the finish now. Fish Hoek is holding 4th place there. As we see just massive waves pounding onto this beach. This is low tide, folks. Look at that. Oh, my word. Gets caught up by the shore break. That's going to cost her. Clifton takes the top line and takes... Unbelievable, folks, how that shore break has absolutely slowed down that Llandudno runner. She goes from a comfortable second to now fighting here. Clifton catches right up. That wave rushing right up, almost up to her waist. She had to stop running just about. Massive shore break pounding Clifton first beach there, and Clifton takes second. Llandudno clearly in the lead here. And barring a complete tragedy, I've got to say it looks like Llandudno is going to take the win here in the ladies beach run relay as well. double gold for them is on the cards. They got one hand on the trophy with about 200 meters to go, maybe 150. She comes up to the bottom of the rocks, and there's a gap there, no shore break, goes through that wet sand. There's a bit of a wave. She's going to have to run through that ankle deep. Carefully navigates her way through there, and this is it, folks. Llandudno is going to take the win here in the 3 times 1 kilometer beach run relay. Can you believe it? Llandudno in the ladies event as well, taking the 3 times 1 kilometer beach run relay. Llandudno takes the win. What a run there, under pressure in the early stage of the race, but completely solidifying themselves in leg number 2 and 3. It looks like Clifton is going to take second. We had drama out on the course there as our second Llandudno runner got totally swamped by water. And is that a Fisher cap coming in third, catching that Llandudno runner. What a run by Hoek to take the 3rd place and a bronze medal there in the open ladies beach run relay.
Very proud of that win to get the 3x1 on our home beach. It was super good. I think our strategy going in paid off. Kira, talking to the strategy.
So Jade took the lead and she actually convincingly made a lead. Then I just had to hold it, and Christina had to just finish off strong, which we successfully did.
Jade, what pace do you think you were running on your first leg?
Sure. I don't think fast enough, but I still have managed to get some sort of a gap to give them a better chance so we could win. And I'm super stoked that we took the win on our home beach at Clifton.
Yeah, very, very chuffed with that. We are a little bit sore, but it was worth it.
Yeah, calves are
go
broken.
check